Hello, brothers and sisters. The word for today can be found in the book of Psalm, chapter 61, verse 2, and it says, "When my heart is overwhelmed, lead me to the rock that is higher than I." I recently learned of the passing of a very good friend of mine, someone who was kind, friendly, funny, and respectful, someone who once marked a big part of my life. It had been many, many years since we had spoken. Life happened, and we took different paths in life. I got married, moved away, had a family, and so did he. Nonetheless, I'd be lying if I'd say my heart didn't feel overwhelmed by the tragic news of his passing. But this Bible verse has brought me comfort in knowing that the Lord is greater and higher than I and any of this. Though my heart and that of his family and friends are overwhelmed, hurt, shocked, the Lord is our rock, and he is greater than it all. Greater than pain, greater than sickness, and greater than death. This psalm was written by David at a difficult time in his life. He begins this verse by calling out to God and letting him know that his heart was overwhelmed. Overwhelmed means to be overcome with emotion as a result of something that is just too much to handle. David was submerged in the situation that he was going through, and it was just too much for him to bear, that he called out to the one who he knew would answer and comfort him, God. David trusted God. He knew and experienced God's tender love and mercy at other desperate times, and he knew God would always be there for him. All he needed to do is call out to him. Brothers and sisters, my friends, family, and friends, call out to God. He is always there to pull us out of this dark time. God is your rock in salvation, an ever-present help in time of need. If you have recently experienced the loss of a loved one or just going through a very hard time, call out to God. Tell him your heart is troubled. Tell him you are in pain. He knows this already, just how a parent knows their child is hurting but wants their child to trust them enough to ask for help. God is respectful, and he knows we are hurting. He knows our hearts have become overwhelmed. All this has become too much to bear, but he is waiting for us to run into his arms. And his peace, which is like no other we have ever experienced, will fill our hearts and minds. He is our rock, the one who will not only comfort you, but also strengthen you and never forsake you. God will protect you, deliver you, shelter you, and lead you to safety and his rest. Call out to the one who loves you like no other. God bless you, brothers and sisters, and to my friends, family, the Lord is with you all. God bless you all.